tired of the games. We're tired of playing around. We're tired of waiting. We want to solve the problem. Let's get it done. People aren't signed on that bill that probably don't like every part of it, probably struggling with it, know they're going to get some rough emails, but are willing to do what it takes. It's what it takes to solve this problem. We're going to start working on, or someone's going to start working on, this body's going to start working on a budget here real soon. A quarter of our budget, ladies and gentlemen, will be going toward pensions, $8.5 billion. So when we ignore this problem and play the games like we are today, your school, folks, will have less money. So when someone comes to you and says, I don't like the fact that my kid's classroom size jumped from 25 to 30 or 32 or 35, you can say, I'm sorry, but we didn't fix the pension problem. When the city of Chicago comes down here looking for more money for police officers and we can't help them with that, you can say this isn't happening because we didn't fix the pension problem. We decided to play games on Thursday afternoon. When that DD facility closes in your district, it's going to close because we didn't fix the pension problem. We played games on Thursday afternoon, the last day of February. Been here for 2 months, and we haven't done a thing in a substantive, comprehensive way to go toward the pension problem. One of your social service agencies that takes care of substance abuse closes, or somebody has a problem from a health standpoint, you can say to them, I'm sorry, we couldn't give you more money, or we had to take away your money because we didn't have the guts and the strength to take on pension reform. Oh, we went through a charade the other day. We played a game. None of it was really real. We all knew it was fake. Someday, we got to quit the games. The politics of the last 10 years aren't working. $9 billion in unpaid bills, worst funded pension system in the country, worst credit rating in the country, high unemployment, dropout rate, people dying in the city of Chicago, the list goes on and on and on, and we don't want to confront it? Well, we want to confront it. We're ready to take it on. It would be easy for a minority party to say, we don't want to deal with this, it's your problem. That's not the approach we've taken. We filed a bill with you. We're ready to act on that bill in a way that's real, in a way of getting a bill passed. I don't want to sit out here and in 5 minutes see an amendment that incorporates that bill and says, oh, you want to pass that bill. We need to sit down, the 4 leaders with the governor, quit the BS, and get a bill with 60 votes, 30 in the Senate, 60 here, and send it to the governor's desk. It's time to end the excuses. Oh, it's not constitutional, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. Enough. Enough. Let's do it. We're ready to get it done. We committed to that. I would think yesterday's press conference with number of Republicans we have on it is indicative of a caucus that wants to participate in finding a solution. But we are sick and tired of this gamesmanship. Do we have to play politics 365 days a year? Is that what it's become? You see what goes on at Washington, D.C. and the Capitol? It's a disaster. And we're copying that and we're emulating that. We're going to do that, and look where we are. I'm not interested in that. Neither are the folks that I'm working with on my side of the aisle, our side of the aisle. We want to solve the problem. We're tired of the games, tired of the inaction, tired of the waiting. And I would think all of you would be the same way. You can talk a big game about wanting to do it, but until you demand that we get this done, it will never get done. So, I don't know where we go from here. We are getting to the point of no return. And if you're not careful and you want to keep playing the games, the bond rating gets worse. The solution gets almost impossible to solve. The young teacher or the old retired teacher sits there at night anguishing over whether or not she or he is going to have a pension down the road because we can't get it done. Is that fair to that person? No, it's not fair to that person. Nor is it fair to the kid that wishes there was more police protection, nor is it fair to the person that wishes there was substance abuse treatment, and the list goes on and on and on. So, we're not going to participate in today's game. When you're ready to sit down and have a meaningful discussion on a comprehensive approach, one like yesterday, and if there's a better one, I'm open to it, but this doesn't do it, we'll participate. But for today's purposes, to those of you on your side of the aisle, You play all the games you want. Good luck. Try to spin it that this is, this was real. Everybody knows that this is anything but real. It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy. And you really ought to be ashamed of letting this play out like this. It's embarrassing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Franks. Mr. Franks.